What's up, Guardians? Profane here. Thanks for checking out the video. Today I'm going to be going over one of the strongest Arc Warlock builds in Season of the Plunder. And I'm not talking about a build that includes Crown of Tempest. We're actually going to be using the Verity'S Brow. If you're wondering why we're using Verity'S Brow, it's because of the intrinsic perk called Fourth Magic. And it's going to give us a supercharged space magic arc bomb. Now, the fourth magic is the intrinsic perk for the Verity'S Brow. Weapon final blows with a damage type matching your subclass grants death throws. Now, these death throws provide a grenade damage bonus and grant you grenade energy. When you have death throws and throw a grenade, nearby allies gain greatly increased grenade regeneration. Now, each stack of death throws grants 50% additional base grenade regeneration and 20% increase to the grenade damage. You get a maximum of 5 stacks that last up to 11 seconds. When you throw your grenade, allies within your proximity receive the benefit of Feel the Flame, which grants a 500% boost to the grenade recharge rate. This buff only lasts for 2 to 3 seconds, but it's a substantial boost for your allies. Now, since we're getting a boost to the damage with our grenades, you're going to want to use pulse grenades or storm grenades, any kind of grenade that's going to linger. And since we're using lingering grenades, we want to use the arc fragment called Spark of Magnitude. Your lingering arc grenades, which are lightning, pulse, and storm, have extended duration. This is going to apply more damage since we have death throws. Now, we're also using Spark of Beacons. While you are amplified, your arc special weapon final blows create a blinding explosion. We're using Spark of Resistance. While surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to incoming damage. Probably one of the strongest and best fragments to use for any build. And then we're also pairing this up with Spark of Recharge. This is a very important one to have. While critically wounded, your melee and grenade energy regenerates more quickly. It's actually a pretty substantial boost. Now, as far as aspects go, we're using Lightning Surge. Now, while sliding, activate your charged melee ability to blink forward, calling down lightning strikes that jolt targets as you rematerialize, which pretty much just means that it's a shoulder charge for Warlocks. We're also using the aspect called Electrostatic Mind. Defeating targets with arc abilities or defeating jolted or blinded targets creates ionic traces. Collecting an ionic trace makes you amplified. Collecting ionic traces also grant you grenade and melee ability along with class ability. So this is all a great way to funnel all of our abilities back into each other. But more importantly, we're pairing this up with Lightning Strikes Twice, the seasonal artifact mod. After throwing an arc grenade, gain an increased grenade recharge for a short time. Arc final blows extend the duration of this benefit. And we're talking a lot of grenade energy that you get back on any arc kill. So that's your super, your melee, or any arc weapon. Speaking of arc weapons, the new seasonal weapons come with a perk called Volt Shot. Reloading this weapon after defeating a target overcharges this weapon for a short period of time, causing it to jolt on its next hit. These are great weapons, a great perk to have with arc builds right now. Since this build focuses heavily on grenades, we want to make sure that we're able to recharge them very, very quickly. And we've pretty much efficiently done that so far. But we're going to take it a couple of steps further to ensure that we always have our grenade and that we're going to be able to quickly charge our super. With that being said, we're using Energy Converter. This is a void mod. Takes 4 energy. While charged with light, using your grenade attack grants you super energy, consuming all stacks of charged with light. The more stacks you have, the more energy you gain, up to a maximum of 50% of your super energy. You do get a 10-point reduction in discipline, but since we've already invested so heavily in our grenade regeneration, that's not really going to be very impactful. Since Energy Converter is going to consume our charged with light, it's important for us to always be charged with light. And it's because of that that we're using the Supercharged Solar mod. It costs 5 energy. You can have 2 additional stacks of charged with light up to a maximum of 5. Since Energy Converter provides us with more super energy with the more charged with light stacks we have, this is going to work out great. Ashes to Ashes is another important mod to have with this build. Gain bonus super energy on grenade kills, so that's already going to stack on top of what we're getting from Energy Converter. Now a couple of other standout mods that we're using here is Bolstering Detonation. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. And we're also using Focusing Strike. Grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a melee attack. I'm also a big fan of using Bountiful Wells. It increases the amount of wells you create, ultimately providing you with more energy. And once you've put it all together, you've created a build that's going to be equivalent of the Crown of Tempest, providing you with a massive amount of arc ability regeneration, but also giving you a huge boost to the damage of your grenades, which is why I feel that this Verity'S Brow arc build, alongside the artifact mod Lightning Strikes Twice, is just as good, if not better, than any arc build featuring the Crown of Tempest. So I highly encourage everyone to try this build out for yourself, and let me know how it works out for you. And with that being said, that's going to wrap things up for today's Verity'S Brow Arc Bomb build. I hope you guys have enjoyed and found it helpful. Thanks for checking out today's video. If you've enjoyed and found it beneficial, then please be sure to hit that like button below, along with the subscribe button if you're new. Both are greatly appreciated and really do help support the channel. If you find yourself in need of help throughout this season, maybe trying to get the raid done, trying to just get some of those challenges done, or just looking for a new awesome place to call home for your Guardian, well, be sure to check out the Discord link in the description below and join one of the greatest communities in all of Destiny. And until next time, Guardians, this has been Profane, wishing you all some happy hunting.